do you have any burning questions about using the Equiband, about getting results with the Equiband, or best strategies and tips and tricks for using the Equiband? Well, basically, I started the channel to track my Equiband journey and in the process help anybody else that was also facing the same struggles. And then along the way, you guys started posting a lot of great questions on a number of videos. And so I figured that I would make this series where I answer all of these questions in a video, because if one person asked, chances are more than one person has the question. So I hope that this helps, and I'll probably make like a compilation with all the questions in one, but then also break them out into individual videos as well. So, and I'm not trying to dox anybody who's asking me these questions, so I would just like to say up front, thank you for asking these questions, and if you want recognition, I'm more than happy to tag you in it or things like that, of that nature. But anyway, I went back and forth on it because on one hand, I don't want to discredit people for the questions, but then on the other hand, I wasn't trying to dox anybody who didn't want to, be public on the internet. So thank you so much. I love your videos. I just got my Equiband for my horse in rehab. One concern I have: does the back rubber band ever slip up, or is it pretty secure? Thanks. So first, I just need to say thank you for your comment, and I appreciate that you're validating why I made these videos in the first place. I made them because they were the videos I wish I had when I first got started. And I also started with the Equiband because my horse was in rehab. So I 100% feel like all the concerns, because especially when I first got started with the Equiband in rehab, I didn't actually know anything about the Equiband, and I'd never used it before, and so it was all new. And on top of that, like the stress of rehabbing a horse, like I feel you on that one. Like, dude, when our horses are hurt, we're hurt. That mental space that you're in is so uncertain. I just want them to feel better. So it's coming from a good place, but it's really stressful on the human. So does the back rubber band ever slip up, or is it pretty secure? So one thing that I do is I always use the Equiband with a breastplate. So, and I attach the breastplate to the Equiband pad, not my saddle. And one thing that does is it helps hold the saddle pad in place, which then helps hold the bands in place. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that the bands never slip. I have found that actually, ironically, I get a lot of comments about the butt band slipping, but I have always found that the ab bands on my horse slips, because like when he engages his core, it loosens the band and it slides back. So it's funny because I get a lot of comments about the butt band slipping, and for me, I've experienced the ab band slipping because, and this is just the logic I've assigned to it, is that when he's engaging his core, a looseness in that band, and then it slides. And that doesn't mean just crank up the tensity, right? That doesn't mean, just crank it all up. Whenever I'm using the Equiband, I'm measuring it and I'm making sure that it's on the proper setting, but I also can't help the fact that even if I challenge him and make it a little tighter, the same thing happens. He engages his core and it slides. So the answer isn't tighter. But if you're having that with the butt band, my logic is that it means that they're engaging their hind end, which is then moving the band. And so there's no real way to keep it in place. But what I will say is I have found the more secure I can make the saddle pad, the better chance the bands have. Because if the saddle pad moves, then the bands are 100% gonna move. So that's my 2 cents there. It's, not perfect, but nothing in life is. And also, again, thank you. I really appreciate your comment, and I appreciate that you love the videos. I can't even reiterate how happy it makes me that these videos are still they're helping people, and they're still helping people to this day. It's why I started creating them in the first place, and the fact that they're helping people is like the biggest. It's a gift, the gift that keeps on giving. So I hope you enjoyed this video on this question that I got about the Equiband. Please keep the questions coming, because chances are if you have the question, somebody else has the question, and I can't read your mind. So if you comment on the video your question, there's a very real chance that your question is going to end up in a video and you'll get your answer, not just in written form, because I have responded to all these questions as well. This channel is trying to continue to help educate people on how to build the best Equiband program for their horse and get the results. The amazing results that I've seen. I used the Equiband back in 2021 and it is now 2024. In addition to the fact that it was a game changer on my horse's rehab, the benefits of him being able to use his body better, transcended his rehab. And I'll link my reaction video. I did a side-by-side comparison of before and after the Equiband, because one of the things that he improved upon is his straightness. That the results that I've seen with the Equiband were not just beneficial to his rehab, they were beneficial to how he uses his body to this day. And if you do this right, if you build the program right, if you build up that strength right, it doesn't mean you have to use it forever. It means you have to use it for an amount of time that enables them to use their body better, and then you can use it as more of like a maintenance tool. You don't have to use it all day, every day. It's like a workout program. It's a workout regime. Not everybody struggles with the exact same thing. If you give your horse more strength to do the endurance test, whatever your endurance test is, whether it's jumping, dressage, eventing, Western, racing, it doesn't matter. If you give your horse more strength in their ability to do the work, then the work can get better. And so I hope that these questions have helped, because I guarantee if one person has the question, more than one person has the question. So keep the questions coming and I will keep answering them. See you on the next one.